Hey y'all, it's Monday morning, May 23rd. Welcome to this week's edition of This Week at AMG. Thank you for joining us today. We love to share stories about how God is working around the world, how God is moving in people's hearts as they seek to serve Him, and how they are being used to make a difference, to touch lives with the gospel and with Christ's love around the world. As you know, AMG's focus has always been national workers. Everything that we do around the world, whether it is childcare or media evangelism or church planting, at its core has national workers who have been called by the Lord to make Him known in the country in which they live. So we have sought to support those national workers, and we support them many ways. Of course, financially is one way because they need funding for what the Lord has called him to do. Another way is by mobilizing human resources to come alongside of those nationals and help them in their ministry. This may mean that some people will go as career missionaries, or it may mean that they'll go as part of a short-term mission trip. And sometimes it means that they will go as interns. They are not quite a career missionary, but they are not as short-term as a team that goes there for a couple of weeks. So these interns can prove invaluable in helping the missionaries do the task the Lord has laid before them. Today we are going to hear from two interns who are going. One is going to Mexico to help with special needs kids, to educate special needs kids in a school there, and the other is going to Spain to help our missionaries who are working to rescue women from sex trafficking, and she's going to be helping with that very challenging ministry. So let's hear from them as they share how God moved in their hearts and how they are ending up going to serve Him in Mexico and Spain.
My name is Morgan Summers, and I am a junior at Lee University studying special education, and I'll be an intern with Ruth and Manuel Lopez in Puebla, Mexico. And it's cool to see how God has kind of opened up this door for me. It started back in high school. I had no intention of ever studying special education, but I had an empty gap in my schedule and I needed to fill that with some sort of class. So it was calculus for fun or being a peer tutor in the special needs room. I'm not a big fan of math, so opted for special needs room. Wasn't sure if I was going to stick with it, but ended up really liking it, and each day just being overwhelmed by how much these kids will learn and just the potential they have, but only a few people see that. So my love for that has grown, and then with mission trips to Guatemala and just around the United States, my love for missions has grown and people has grown, so now to have the opportunity to combine the two is really neat. And I came across the AMG internship because I actually met people from AMG while I was in Guatemala and got to see and just experience firsthand how they treat teams that come in and how they go about their ministry, and got to hear from them personally and national workers just how they do ministry from a holistic perspective and how much they care about people, and were very hospitable to me when I wasn't even their responsibility or with AMG, but they went out of their way to help me as well. So I was very impressed by the people from AMG, and so I felt God laid on my heart that I should kind of look for something to do this summer and just like get out and really do something incorporating special needs. And I wasn't really sure like what that meant or how to do that, but I thought of AMG, looked on the website, and saw the need for help in Puebla, Mexico. And
hi, my name is Annalise Marshall, and I go to Covenant College. I'm studying community development there, and I plan on hopefully eventually opening up a business for women who are trafficked or who have been in prostitution to work at so that they can sustain themselves. I initially heard about sex trafficking my sophomore year of high school, and I met a woman who worked with a team to get women out in Athens, Greece with Mission to the World. And it really struck me. I'd never heard about it before, and I couldn't stop thinking about it after that. I didn't know that missions could be doing different things, because I grew up with my dad as a pastor and he planted churches, and so that's all I had known of missions. So I think once I heard that missions could really be anything, that was on my mind. Throughout high school, I thought about it more and more and went through a variety of majors, but didn't really know that God had called me to do something about sex trafficking until my senior year, when I took a career ability battery test, and the psychologist told me that I would do a lot better at counseling and business rather than biology. Physical therapy is what I wanted to do at that time. So I've been looking for missions trips and didn't really find one until this year with AMG. So this summer I'm going to Spain for a month and a half. I will be in Madrid for 2 weeks, working at a safe house with women, and I will be in Torrevieja, which is 2 hours south of Valencia, for about a month. I will be involved in the church there, and also be ministering to prostitutes twice a week with a missionary family that I will be staying with there. And so I'm really excited because all I know right now is just statistics, and I've just looked on websites and talked to people, but I've never had hands-on experience. So I'm really excited to be able to experience and kind of get my feet wet and see if this is really where God is calling me, and whether He's calling me to work at a safe house or work with helping women to sustain themselves, or work with a team. So right now, just trying to figure that out, and really excited about this internship with AMG.
We are truly grateful when people in obedience respond to God's calling and are willing to go out of their comfort zone and out of the things they know and go serve Him in another place. It makes a huge difference. We have seen God do amazing things in people's lives as they travel there. We have also seen them being used in amazing ways to impact others. So we would ask that you pray for these two wonderful young people that are traveling to Mexico and Spain, and also pray about whether God would have you serve in a similar capacity. We have so many needs around the world. There are needs for English teachers, for people to go help missionaries with operational tasks. There are many opportunities, and if you would prayerfully like to consider one of them, please give us a call or go to our website at www.amginternational.org to find out about those opportunities. Well, that's it for this week, and we hope to see you next week at This Week at AMG.